can see the route just right there. Coming right there. So that's called the Great White Icicle. That's what we're doing today. So this is Little Cottonwood Creek crossing. There we go. Made it. Woo! Yeah, I'm pretty sure this creek is the creek that comes off the mountain, the one that we're rappelling through. So if you see that pipe, you hear the stream come down. It goes underneath the trail. Just follow this like another 50 feet, and then there's a turn off to your left. And that's where you go to head up. And this trail will take us to the base of the last rappel, and actually the point of hiking up the gully on the right side. Oh, hey snake. Yeah, a little snake right there. Couldn't tell what it was though. So why it's called the Great White Icicle is in the wintertime, it's used as an ice climbing route. They hike up to the base of the waterfall and can they can climb up the waterfalls to, at their skill level, and it's close. You know, it's not that far of a drive. So, and then canyoneers like us, we do it in reverse. We go down the waterfalls. So last rappel is just right there, and then we'll go in between the rappels, and the climb up is just right there. That steep little gully on the right side, and you climb up about 600 feet. So it's kind of steep, but it's not too long. And today is the first Saturday of September, and it's about 12:30, and we're the only people up here, unless they got dropped off, I guess, but we were the only car up here. So given how close it is to Salt Lake, you know, you think it'd be a little bit busier, but for a quick water excursion, this isn't too bad, with a bunch of rappels and all these little branches that have lots of thorns on them. This will actually be my, I think, 4th or 5th time of doing this, and that's usually when we do it. Is about this time, September and October time frame. A little less water flow. So that giant rock in front of us, that's the last rappel, like 50 feet. And then once you're done off that rappel, you just meet back up here. So that's what this left trail is about. And then right is the way up the gully. So this climb up is kind of a steep approach. It's not overly like bad or hard, but there are some exposure spots. Yep, so last rappel is just on the face of this. That's the water coming down through the cracks. So you're looking at the last rappel. The gulch is this way that we climb up. Yep, so once you get to here, you'll see these giant rock slabs, and that's, you know, last rappel right there. And you actually don't climb up that. You go around the rocks, this big slab just right here, and then around that rock is the gully. Yep, there we go. Yep, just straight up the rock gully here. Yep. Now it's pretty steep. in some certain areas. So just take your time, hold on to the rocks, hold on to roots, and make your way up. Yep, so here's a tiny little stream that you cross. This isn't the one that you rappel down, as it's on the other side of this. This is just going up. So make your way across and keep on going up. Yeah. So eventually near the top, in a couple more feet, we'll eventually go left and cross over. Yeah, we're getting close to the crossover point. So it kind of opens up a little bit. You can see the big rock in front of us. That's where we're hiking to, and we'll hike towards the left, that direction. So you see the road way down there. People have scrambled to the right, but we'll just go straight to that base of the rock just right there. Yeah, now we just go up here. Alright, so on the path here, and we just keep going up, because right now we're kind of crossing the ridge between both drainages. Now we're walking towards the first rappel up on top. And so there's the creek that we dropped down, and the first rappel is maybe, I don't know, 200 feet ahead of us. Maybe a little less than that.
You want me to go in front of you?
Well, if you just drop down here, and you probably go this way and across the stream, and there's a path on the other side that I would take and follow that down right there. Yep, so we're almost there to the first rappel. Yep, so be careful on this slick dirt and the rocks too, because you could easily lose your balance for sure. So this is maybe for some groups it is their first rappel, just because you got to climb down this, and then right where the water disappears, that's kind of where the drop off ledge is, and that's where the rappel is. Yeah, so we're doing some down climbing right here, and it's definitely a lot easier just to rappel down right there down to here. What we're doing, because once this stuff gets kind of slippery and stepped on, it could throw you right down there pretty easy. So make that your first rappel. Second rappel is actually underneath this tree, just right there. You can see the green webbing. Yep, so right underneath this tree is the yanker, and we're just doing a double strand. This is a 200-foot rope. You don't have the double strand, but it makes it a little bit easier. And so once you're near the base of those rocks down there, on this cliff side over there, you'll see some hanging bolts. I think they're glue-ins, but just right there. So you got to go through the water, kind of, and then you go that way, and that's your next rappel. And that's what you're rappelling down. Work my way over there. Okay, so I just walked over on that ledge, and just right here to the hanging bolts, and then Sarah's on rappel here soon. But yeah, that's where you go down. Pretty cool looking rappel, huh? Yeah, you want to be extra careful up there when you're hooking in. Bring your chain reactors or your pass partial anchor system. I mean, you could probably cross over earlier, but if you're lower, you have more of a pendulum swing with the rope towards this area. Because if you start up too high, you know, your pendulum is not quite extended, so it might be kind of difficult to reach this spot without too much difficulty. And so right where about Sarah's at, that little crack, that's what you want to follow over to me. There you go. So what'd you think of that first rappel?
It was beautiful.
Pretty fun?
Yeah, very beautiful. Do I just keep going down from here? Or?
Nope. So see the anchor behind me?
Oh, yeah.
No, behind me.
Oh.
Or behind you,
Yeah.
I guess. Right there, that one. There's one down there. That's the old ones. But these are the new ones. So now we pull our ropes and re-rig it to this one and keep going down lower. So that's looking back up at Sarah. There's where that bolt station is. And I'm down here. And then you can see the bolts, just that little area. That's where I'm going to. And then the next bolts after that one are this way. And the bolts are just right there. Yep, so after we do this one, we'll quickly pull the rope, put it through there, and then go to that rappel. You can see it dangling, the chain, just on that cliff right there. Like a 40-foot rappel maybe. It's pretty special up here. Like Sarah was saying, it's like a whole new country almost. How green it is, how mossy it is. Not your typical canyoneering spot. So you can see Sarah way up there. And just come straight down that. Just across the ledge here and hook up right here. Alright, you made it. Okay, I'll blow my whistle when I'm down.
Okay.
I'll blow it twice. So we just got done, you know, at that tree right there. Down, climbed that, and then walked across. Kind of a bit slippery, and so I stuffed the bag away right there. And guess what? It kind of rolled all the way down. Whoops. So it's at the base of that this last and longest rappel. But I do have a second rope in Sarah's backpack. So that's what we'll be using to retrieve it. Alright, so we got the second rope deployed. It's actually the pull cord, 6mm Emily Canyon rope. And Sarah's going down to look for the repel rope. And once she finds it, she'll reattach it. I'll pull it back up, hook it back up to the anchor here. Just doing a triple clove. And then I'll have to do the whole pull cord and block. And then I can proceed down. Climb down from that ledge up there down to this rock ledge. Just take a little look. See if we can see Sarah better or see the rope. There's the rope. Look at that. Just like we guessed. Alright, pulled up the rope bag. I'm going to attach it and then tie the pull cord to it and start rappelling down. Just looking back up. That's looking back up the second to last rappel. Just go a little bit farther here, and then the anchor should be on this wall on the right side there. And then we just rappel down, yeah. So the old anchor used to be right there. You can see it there. It looks like new ones have been installed right above us. So we'll use those ones just straight down to the granite rocks, just right down there. So not too hard if this is the last rappel. Maybe we'll probably use all 100 feet due to the horizontal distance. The vertical distance is probably like 25, 30 feet top. So, time for some water. I'm thirsty.
I love you.
I love you too. Be safe. Have lots of fun. Okay, so I'm on rappel. The last rappel of the great white icicle. This slippery, slippery moss. Oh, so muddy. Slipped in. There you are. Whew. What'd you say? Super slippery? Yeah. Alright, time to pull the ropes and then start hiking out. Alright, back on the main trail. That was the split off we did to go up. And that's it right here. So now we have to follow the trail back down. Well, kind of trail. Back to the real trail where everyone is hiking and biking on. And we'll cross the stream back to the car. Alright, back at the main trail now. Now we just need to find our crossing back to the car. So we'll go up a little bit. We took the crazy path last time. Was go left here at the pipe.